Hey, hello. Welcome, everyone. I am so super excited to be on live with you today. Welcome. It is Transformational Tuesday. I'm Tammy Durden coming to you live today on this Transformational Tuesday. So super excited. Come on in and join the broadcast on today. It's time to have your little talk with Tammy. We have our daily conversation. So come on in. Hey Jordan, thank you so much for joining. Welcome. It's Transformational Tuesday. Again, I'm so super excited to be on live with you today on Tuesday. So as you come in, give me some hearts, some thumbs up, or just say hey and let me know that you're on with me today. Hey over there on Periscope, thank you so much for joining. Hey there, hi Robert. Hey Tiffany, how are you? I hope everybody is having a terrific Tuesday wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. I certainly am so super excited to be on live with you today to have another hot topic, another great conversation. So come on in. Thank you for the love. Come on in. Hey Edward, thank you so much for joining. It's Transformational Tuesday. So go ahead and invite others to join the broadcast with us on today. You know the drill. I'm about to invite some more of our sister friends to jump on with us and join today. Hey, Pamela Davis. Thank you for joining, sis. Welcome. It is Transformational Tuesday. Hey, Deirdre, thank you for joining. Go ahead and invite some others to join with us. Thank you for the love. I am going to invite some others to join us on tonight for Transformational Tuesday as we have a conversation. You know how we do it. So yes, I'm inviting some more sister friends to join us. So tell me, how is your day going? What's been going on in your world? Any successes, any wins or victories you want to share? Because you know, I want to celebrate with you. Hey, over there on Periscope, thank you so much for joining. It is Transformational Tuesday. We have decided this year to transform our lives into something amazing. And so come on in. We're going to have a quick little chat on this evening. So as I'm inviting some more sister friends to join us, I ask that you would do the same. Let me introduce myself to those who may not be familiar with me. My name is Tammy Durden, international speaker, author, and image coach. And what professional women, female entrepreneurs, and women in ministry hire me to do is to help them push past setbacks and stagnancy, to identify their authentic style and transform their image into something amazing. I am the image maker. And so how many of you know how you show up in the world matters? You only get one chance at a first impression. You always have to be prepared and ready. You never know what opportunity is waiting on you. And no matter what people say, your outer appearance is the first thing that they see. So we want to make sure that our inner image is intact, our outer image is intact, and I help you do the work to make that happen. Hey over there on Periscope, thank you so much for joining. It's Transformational Tuesday. So as I'm inviting a few more sister friends to join us, I encourage you to do the same. I have an amazing announcement. I want to personally invite all of you to attend the Get Up, Tammy Durden Ministries International presents Get Up, Dust Yourself Off and Win Women's Empowerment Conference 2019. And guess what? This year we are having the Worthiness Experience, and we are inviting men. That's right, we're inviting men into our space this year. Why? You probably asked why. Well, this year with the Worthiness Experience, we're going to be talking about dating, relationships. I don't know about you, but I know a lot of single men, a lot of single women. If you hadn't caught the Telesummit that we had on Thursday to launch the event, you want to catch it, go to my page on Facebook. But yeah, God has mandated me this year to help bridge the gap in relationships, single men and women and dating, building better relationships, and the whole being worthy of being in good relationships. And so we're going to be talking about worthiness in marriage, worthiness in business, worthiness in relationship, personally, just feeling like just knowing your worth and that you're worthy of God's best for your life. And so super excited about that. Be sure to go to getupandwin.com. We have early bird tickets that are available now. We have early bird tickets. We also have virtual tickets. So if you're not in the Houston, Texas area, in which a lot of you are in different parts of the country, we have virtual tickets that are available. The entire event will be virtual as well, but you got to buy a ticket to get virtual. It will not be on Facebook. Unlike a lot of things that I have, we will not broadcast it on Facebook. If you want to, and you can't attend the event in person, you've got to purchase a virtual ticket. So be sure to go to getupandwin.com. If you want more information, we have an amazing lineup of panelists, speakers. We have Dr. Connie Stewart, Dr. D. Ivan Young. We have some amazing speakers. And so you want to go to getupandwin.com, check it out, see what the event is all about, and get some information about our speakers. It's absolutely amazing, and get registered. Again, getupandwin.com. Thank you, Deirdre. You want to make sure that you get registered. It's going to be a sold out event. So super excited about it. Guarantee your life will be made the better. So awesome. Yay. Let's see who else do we have on today. Hey, LaDon. Hey, Deirdre. Thank you so much for joining. Hello. Let me turn my camera back. There we go. Hey, thank you so much for joining. Hey, Tiffany. Hey there. Yes, absolutely. You are amazing, Tiffany. Absolutely. Hey, Tanya Johnson. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Welcome, everybody. Come on in. Hey, Rose. Thank you for joining. Priscilla. Oh, the team is on. Hey, y'all. Thank you for joining. Hey, Janice. Hey there. Thank you for joining so much. Hey, Courtney. Hey, fam. Thank you for joining. Come on in. Hey, Kendrick. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, it's Transformational Tuesday. Of course, as we're leading to Get Up 2019 and the whole worthiness experience, today we're going to talk about actually a post that I made earlier. When you know who you are, you won't settle for less. Yeah. When you know who you are, hey, over there on Periscope, thank you for joining. When you know who you are, you won't settle for less. And so I can remember a time in my life, I didn't know who I was. You know, I had experienced a whole series of setbacks and tragedies and traumas and challenges in life. Anybody ever been there? Well, life just happens. And, life happens to the best of us. It doesn't discriminate. You don't ask for it, but it comes for you, right? And so a period of time in my life, and life just happens, and I lost myself. I didn't know who I was. Thank you for the love. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know my worth. I didn't know my value. And when you don't know who you are, you will definitely settle for less than God's best for your life, because you feel like you're not worthy. You know, I for a long time, I was married twice, divorced twice, you know, and all of the self-imposed guilt and shame that you know, I imposed upon myself, because nobody else did it. I imposed it upon myself. And then on top of that, we talked about labels yesterday. Sometimes when life happens and you go through certain things in life, people will place certain labels on you. But it's up to you whether you accept or reject those labels. And for me personally, I took on some of those labels. And so I didn't feel worthy of God's best. I lost my identity and who I was. And I just chose to settle for less. Why? Because when you don't know who you are, you settle for less. And we're not just talking about in relationships. You settle for less in your earnings and your income, because if you don't think that you're worthy of obtaining a certain position or a certain job or going for the promotion, what does that mean? That means you're settling for less, because you don't know who you are. You don't know your value. You don't know your worth. And sometimes we spend years. Yes, Benjamin says, been there. Yes, sometimes we spend years. Thank you for joining, Benjamin. I appreciate that. Well, sometimes we spend years just, floundering and just living beneath our privileges and settling for less because we're convinced that our skin is too dark. We're convinced that, and I say that personally, a lot of things, I put myself on blast and I share my experiences in an effort to encourage, to be a blessing, to empower, to inspire someone else. So of course, growing up when I was younger, I had low self-esteem and I used to think that my skin was too dark. I love my chocolate skin now, but at that time, because I was teased in school and I wasn't one of the popular ones because back then light skin was in style, but light skin gone out of style now. And I'm just playing. Not really. No, I am just playing. But so I didn't think that my brown skin was beautiful. I didn't think that I was worthy of being loved. I looked for love in all the wrong places. I was seeking it from boys and men and all of that kind of stuff. And so I just didn't feel worthy. I didn't think that I was good enough. And so as a result of that, I settled for less. Hey, TJ, Pastor TJ, thank you for joining. And so I began to settle for less because I didn't know who I was. I didn't know my real worth. In school, I was smart. And so people would, other, kids would gravitate to me only if they needed some help with homework or needed some answers to a test. And I willingly and freely gave them the answers, shared my homework, even did some people's homework because I wanted to be accepted, because I wanted to feel like I was liked or loved and all of that kind of stuff, because I didn't know who I was, because I didn't know my worth. And how many of you know that thing starts as children, but if it goes unchecked, like it did with me, it follows you through adulthood, my early adulthood. I still didn't know who I was. I still didn't value myself. I still didn't know my worth. And so as a result of that, I was taken advantage of. I was used, all of those kinds of things because I didn't know who I was. I didn't know my worth. And sometimes ladies, I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, Benjamin. Thank you so much. Yeah, I love my skin color. Back then I didn't know, but I love my chocolate skin. I know who I am now, right? And so, so those things carry on. Those things carry forward. And so it's important. So that's some of the things that we're going to be talking about at the Get Up, Dust Yourself Off and Win Women's Empowerment Conference on October the 5th. We are going to have the worthiness experience. If you feel worthy already, you're going to leave that thing feeling even bigger, better, and greater about yourself. I mean, guess what? You may even leave with a love connection. I don't know. I'm just saying. Somebody asked me the other day on the live. They were like, "So are you a matchmaker?" No, I'm not a matchmaker. But again, God has mandated me with the Women's Empowerment Conference this year on October the 5th. Again, I know so many single men, know so many single women. There is a disparity and there is a gap. And at this conference, we're going to get some great information. We're going to get some wisdom. We're going to get some revelation. We're going to meet new people, have some divine connections going on with the worthiness experience. You're going to leave feeling empowered and greater than when you came. Make sure you go to getupandwin.com and get more information and register for the conference on October the 5th. Hey, Tiffany, thank you so much for joining. We are talking about when you know who you are, you don't settle for less. So if you know who you are and you're proud of who you are and you're good with you are, I want you to type in the comments, "That's me. That's me." And guess what? If that's not you, there's no shame, because a lot of times with women, we put on the mask and we act like, "Oh, I'm good. I got it. Girl, I'm okay," but you're not okay. And last year at our conference that's what we talked about, taking off the mask. So we took off the mask last year. So we're real now. So now we're coming to get some help in our relationships and knowing our worth in business and knowing our worth in our marriages and just knowing who we are. So I'm so excited about that. Again, make sure you go to getupandwin.com and get more information and register for the conference. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Hey, Dr. Alicia, thank you so much for joining. Thank you. It's Transformational Tuesday. we are talking about when you know who you are, you won't settle for less. And I don't know about you, but a time in my life, I settled for less way too long. Anybody, if you can just be real and authentic with me, and if you've ever settled for less, I can remember being in relationships and I compromised and I sold myself short and I bowed down and all of these types of things, did things that I shouldn't have done because I didn't know my worth. I thought that I had, if I just went along with the program, I could keep a man. If I just went along, with the program, I wouldn't be lonely. And so yes. Thank you, Deirdre. Yeah, and so that's one of the things as women that keeps us in that state of settling. We don't want to be lonely. We say we're waiting on our Boaz and all of this. And so sometimes we sell ourselves short. And men, maybe you do too. And that's why at the conference, we're going to have the male and the female perspective, because we're going to bridge that gap and bring this thing together. And so, we sell ourselves short in an area of desperation, or we think that the clock is ticking and we got to hurry up and get somebody, or, we got to, or we stay in positions on our jobs because we figure I'm in a good place and I'm just going to settle in right here. Right? But because we don't know our true worth and value, not knowing that we can go for the promotion, we can start our own business, we can excel to greater heights if we indeed know who we are and know what we're worth. So again, you want to make sure you go to getupandwin.com. And it's tons of information about the conference. You can go ahead and get registered. Right now, we have early bird tickets for a limited time only for a couple of weeks or so. So you want to make sure they're already going. So you want to make sure you go to Get Up and Win and get that information. So that is my time for today. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you on Periscope. Thank you if you're watching me live. Yes, thank you, TJ. So if you're watching me with me live, I appreciate you. If you're watching the replay or one of my watch parties, if you haven't got a chance to take a look at the Telesummit when we launched the event on Thursday, it is fire. You got to look at it. It's only a touch or a tip of the iceberg of what the conference is going to be like. So again, go to getupandwin.com. I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow as we have our conversation. So have a great evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you tomorrow.